Success took a shot. What are you gonna do now? How you gonna kill it? You gonna become unsuccessful?
They call a podcast Poppy. This King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no pump like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when this shit drop, whole game in the chokehold. I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See sign break night, this line break night. My wristwatch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Jaguars Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah. Yeah, y'all like my new intro, man. Podcast Poppy, baby. Let's get it. But in this episode, I will be recapping the Titans' 34-14 loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And y'all, I mean, what more can I say at this point? Like I said last week, I'm not mad. I'm not surprised. I'm not angry. I'm not any of that. I know what this team is. But coming into this season, I said this team is going to be a 7-win football team. Y'all, I'm going to be honest. Right now, the way this team is playing, now it's not going to happen, but I wish it would happen in this point. It's not going to happen, but this team could lose out. Like, seriously, we could lose out. Now, like I just said, it's not going to happen because I do think that there's a chance we could beat the Panthers and the Colts. But other than that, y'all, I don't see this team winning or beating anybody else, man. I mean, we still got to play the Texans twice. We got to play the Jaguars one more time. We have to play the Dolphins. We got to play the Seahawks. Excuse me. I don't see this team winning any of those games. So, yeah, it would. To me, I see this team winning 2 more games. But, y'all, I really want this team to lose out. I really do. I want this team to lose out. Right now, we currently have the sixth pick in the draft. Y'all, I wish there was a way this team can get a top 3 pick, honestly. But, yeah, at this point, we might as well keep losing out. But, y'all, let's get into some of the stats. So, as y'all can see, man, I mean, as this has been a pattern for this team, we constantly get outgained by so many yards. I mean, look, y'all, the Jaguars had almost 400 yards of offense. We only had 235 yards of offense. We only had 143 pass yards. They had 261. We did have 92 rushing yards. They had 128. And we did average 6.2 yards per play to their 5.6. But look at this, y'all. They doubled us in first downs. Look at total plays, y'all. They had 31 more plays than we did. They only punted the ball twice, and they only had 4 penalties. So look, this is a formula for a bad team. And we also lost 2 fumbles. So this is what bad teams do. Commit dumb penalties, turn the ball over, can't convert on third down, and give up a whole bunch of third down conversions and give up a whole bunch of first downs. This is what bad teams do, y'all. And this is why this team is in the predicament that we're in. Because this team is just simply not good enough. This roster is not good enough, right? And we knew this coming into the season. All my real Titans fans out there, we knew this, y'all. We knew coming into the season that this roster was not very good. And so now I see a lot of Titans fans out there upset. But it's like, listen, bro, there's no need to be upset because we really should have saw this coming. I saw this coming. Like I said, y'all, I had us winning 7 games this year. I had us winning 7 games. Okay? So it's not. I didn't have high expectations for this team. I didn't. I really wanted us. Before when I looked at the schedule, I was like, dang, this team might win 5 games. But then when we added the Andre Hopkins, I was like, okay, I think D-Hop we can get a couple more wins. But y'all, yeah, I mean, we're looking like a 5-win team. I mean, y'all, it's just so many, and I've said this repeatedly on this channel. It's just so many issues with this roster right now. I mean, our offensive line is horrible. Our secondary stinks. Our edge rushers, listen, y'all. I know y'all like Harold Landry. I like Harold Landry too. He's a real nice guy, real good teammate. I know he's coming back from his ACL injury. And Artie Key, look, I like Artie Key too. He brings a lot of energy. I call him the Energizer Bunny. But y'all, at the end of the day, we're not getting any pressure. And because of that, our secondary is giving up big plays, right? Because here's the thing. When you got a bad secondary, you need to get that pressure quick. So if you can't, what's going to happen? If a pass rush can't get home, what's going to happen, y'all? then that secondary is gonna get exposed, and that's what happened yesterday. That's what's happening repeatedly all season long. Roger McCray got burned. Christian Fulton was getting burned. I mean, y'all. I mean, it's crazy. Chris Harris, our defensive backs coach, this brother, we brought him in. We thought he was gonna elevate this secondary, but man, we're in the same place we've been in the last couple of years when it comes to this secondary. Again, y'all, we're not getting any pressure on the quarterback. Mainly that's because our edge rushers are just not that good. They're not that good enough to do it consistent. We don't have a Chase Young and Nick Bosa, right? We don't have a Michael Parsons and Dexter Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence. We don't have that edge rusher duo the way some of these teams. We don't have a Joey Bosa and a Khalil Mack. We don't have a Daniil Hunter. Like, we don't have that real superstar edge rusher that you need in the league. And y'all, like I said last week, right? When you get Titans roster, where this team is really jacked up is at your most important position. So it's the offensive line, particularly left tackle. It's at wide receiver, right? Because outside of D-Hop, we don't have any playmakers. Defensive line, particularly edge rusher, and then at corner. The most important positions on the team are what? Quarterback, left tackle, wide receiver, corner, and edge rusher, and middle linebacker, okay? So, and we're missing players at all those positions. Will Levis, that's our guy. We just, listen, y'all, when it comes to Will Levis, it's hard to really give an evaluation on him. Why? Because his offensive line is so bad, and he just doesn't have any weapons outside of DeAndre Hopkins. But that's definitely our guy going forward. So, and speaking of D-Hop, as y'all see, I'm repping his jersey today. D-Hop, nice touchdown catch, 43-yard play. I like that little flea flicker. Will Levis, nice throw to D-Hop. But unfortunately, we were down by 27 points when that happened. But and Big Jeff also got a touchdown too yesterday. But y'all, like I said, Titans fans, there's no reason to be mad. We know what this team is. This is not a good football team. It's not a good roster. We are relying on undrafted guys. We're relying on free agents. We are relying on guys that were backups on other teams, and we thought they were going to come in and be impact starters for us, and they haven't been. Daniel Brunskill was a backup for the 49ers. He's been solid, but, like, y'all, when are we going to be done with just having guys that are just okay or just solid? Like, this team desperately needs elite blue chip talent on this team. We need elite, let me repeat, we need elite blue chip talent on this roster, y'all. Because when I look at other teams, I'm like, wow, these teams have young, exciting guys they can build around. When you look at this team, it's Tajay, it's Peter Skorowski, and Will Levis on offense, and then defensively it's Big Jeff, I guess Roger McCray and Amani Hooker, and Jack Gibbons. But, like, y'all, we do not have, like, really any foundational pieces to this team outside of Big Jeff, right? Big Jeff's the only one. Big Jeff's the only dude on this team that you say he's gonna be our superstar guy for the next 4 to 5 years. And I think Will Levis, you would throw him in. I think Will Levis and Big Jeff. But outside of that, and Tajay, I don't know if Tajay is going to be a superstar, but I think he's going to be a really good player. But at the end of the day, y'all, he's a running back, right? Like, running back is not that important. It's important, but it's not that important. You don't want one of your best players on your team being a running back like ours. Derrick Henry, listen, I love Derrick Henry, but a running back cannot be your first, second, or third best player. That's not how it works. That's just not how it works. You need to have that wide receiver. You need to have that edge rush. You need to have that corner, that left tackle. Those are positions that really, really, really matter. So when I look at this roster, I'm like, wow, we just got so many needs, y'all. And again, like I said, we got over $100 million in salary cap space, but y'all, I don't know that's gonna do anything. Because this free agency class is kind of up and down, right? Because some of the players is out there for, like, I like T. Higgins, right? And I really want to get T. Higgins and Chase Young. Kendall Fuller, cornerback from the Washington Commanders, he's gonna be a free agent. But, like, even if we bring those guys in, I'm still like, okay, T. Higgins would be great, Montez would be great, Kendall Fuller would be great. But this team still wouldn't even be. I don't even know if we would be a playoff team even with those guys, because this offensive line would still be a mess. We still would need probably another corner to go with Kendall Fuller, right? And we still need a middle linebacker. So it's like, even if we bring these guys in, this roster has so many holes. And not only do we need talent, y'all, but we also need depth behind that talent. And the reason why you look at a team like the Eagles, or you look at a team like the Chiefs, some of these elite are the 49ers. These teams, they not only have high-end talent, but they also have really good depth behind these players, and that's what you need in the NFL. Same thing with the NBA. In the NBA, you need depth, right? You need a good bench. When the NFL, y'all, you need depth, and this team is lacking depth, but we're lacking high-end talent, right? So before you can get depth, you need to get high-end talent on your roster. We don't have that talent yet, but that's something else we're going to have to address. We need high-end talent, and we need depth. But y'all, when I look at this team, I'm like, wow. To me, I think Mike has lost it, y'all. I really do. I think Mike has lost his magic touch. I think I said it a couple of weeks ago. He's lost it. He is not the same coach. He cannot get these players motivated. To me, when you get this Titans team, and there's no disrespect to the players, I think this is really the coaching staff. But y'all, like, these guys aren't even motivated. To me, just looking at it, these players do not look motivated. They do not look like they want to play for Mike and this coaching staff anymore. Like, seriously. I think Mike has lost his locker room, and I know none of the players gonna come out and publicly say that, but I really think Mike has lost his locker room, y'all. I really believe that, and it's a crying shame, but it's just the truth. Mike has lost his locker room. These players are not motivated anymore. They're not playing with any energy anymore. This is really bad. I mean, y'all, in our last 17 games, we are 3-14. 3-14. That is absolutely ridiculous. 3-14. When this is a team that just a couple years ago won 12 games and was a number 1 seed in the AFC. And now 2 years later, in our last 17 games, we're 3-14. We can't even win on the road now. Wow. And that was one thing about Mike Vrabel, man. His teams could go on the road. They're going to beat you up. They're going to be more physical than you. They're going to run the ball, play good defense, and play action. And they could go on the road and basically be anybody. I mean, you look at some of the wins this team has had on the road. Y'all, we beat some really good teams on the road for it. 2018, we beat the Dallas Cowboys Monday Night Football. I look at 2019, we beat the Colts. That was a very pivotal game that year. 2019, we beat the Colts in Indy. We beat when the Raiders were still in Oakland. We beat them. We blew them out 42-21. I look at the Mike Vrabel team. I've seen this team beat the Texans on the road. But I've seen us obviously beat the Jaguars on the road. I've seen us beat the Seahawks on the road. And it's like now all of a sudden we can't beat anybody on the road, man. I've seen us last year. We beat the Packers on the road. Like, I've seen this team, man, win games on the road, have an identity. Now we can't win on the road, and we don't have our identity anymore. It's gone, y'all. Straight up. So, and these stats prove it, y'all. I mean, look at this. Only 12 first downs, 2 of 7 on third down. Only 38 plays, 4 punts, 7 penalties, and 2 fumbles lost. I would have never, ever, ever believed, y'all, that a Mike Vrabel team would do stuff like this on the road. But this is who this team is. This is who this team is. And at the end of the day, as sad as it is, y'all, it's the reality. This is not a good football team. This is not a good roster. Again, I knew this coming into the season. And I'm glad we got DeAndre Hopkins. But I hate it for D-Hop because, y'all, DeAndre Hopkins is still one of the best receivers in the game. And now he's having another year of his career wasted. He came to this team thinking he was going to compete, right? D-Hop even said he signed with the Titans because he felt like we were only a couple of pieces away. And it's like, man, D-Hop, unfortunately, brother, this team is not just a couple of pieces away because we just lack the talent, y'all. That's what it comes down to, okay? It's nothing, listen, nothing against the players on this Titans team, but y'all, these brothers just ain't talented enough, okay? We not as talented as the Chiefs, as the Ravens. Heck, I really don't even think we as talented as the Jets. Like, I know the Jets are 4-6, just because Zach Wilson is horrible and the offensive line stinks. But you get just the talent that they got. Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed and Garrett Wilson, right? And Quentin Williams and Quincy Williams, John Franklin Myers. Like, they got a lot of talent. The Texans, like, we are not talented, y'all. That's what it comes down to, okay? And at the end of the day, talent wins in this league, period, okay? Talent wins in this league. And before we were able to overcome that. Why? Because of our head coach. But now our head coach has lost his touch, and we're not able to overcome our talent deficiencies. Because when you really honestly look at this team, like, we have never had one of the more talented rosters. Like, we never had one of the more talented rosters in the league, right? But one thing we always have is a lot of tough, gritty players, and they really played for their head coach. They took on his identity, and that's why we've had so much success. We were never the most talented team, but one thing people always knew about the Titans, man, they're going to play you tough. They're going to run that football. They're going to play good defense, and they're going to play action and take their shots downfield in the passing game, right? And they ain't going to commit dumb penalties. They're going to play really smart, And it's gonna be a brawl when you play them dudes. Because we used to beat teams up, y'all. We would beat teams up, but we can't do that anymore, right? We can't do that any longer. And so, well, to me, y'all, I hate saying this, but I think it's time to fire Mike. Right? And if we fire Mike, all these coaches will be gone too, because a new head coach is gonna bring in his own staff. It's time to fire Mike. And I hate saying that, but you can just tell y'all the writings on the wall. The league has passed by him. Okay, he's gotten passed by. He has. Like Mike, his tactics, his schemes, they don't work anymore. Same thing with these coaches, y'all. Their strategies, they're not working anymore. The league has passed them by, and you can tell. Because you look at the Houston Texans, y'all, the first year head coach DeMeco Ryans, and the Texans, like, they on their way to the playoffs. Heck, they can win this division. The Jaguars are 7-3, the Texans are 6-4. Can you believe that a team, y'all, the last 2 years went 4-13 and then 3-13-1? They've only won 7 games the last 2 years. Now this year with a first-year head coach, a rookie quarterback, a rookie wide receiver, a rookie edge rusher, Will Anderson Jr., a second-year corner, Derek Stingley. This team is 6-4 and might win the freaking division. After the last 2 seasons, they only had 7 wins combined, and they have 6 wins this season. Why is that? Because DeMeco Ryans, man, he's a young, innovative head coach. And you look at the way the Texans have drafted, and they brought in some really good veterans in free agency. And they already are a better team than us. And 2 years ago, you would have told somebody, hey, in 2023, the Houston Texans are going to be a way better football team than the Titans. They would have never believed you. They'd be like, man, stop playing with me. But no, it's real. The Texans are better. Obviously, the Jaguars are better. I think the Colts are better. So we're the worst team in our division. And we're one of the worst teams in the entire AFC conference. So, yeah, y'all. It's just the Rams. We have not won a playoff. We have not won a road game since last November against the Packers. Y'all, this is bad. Okay, we love Mike, but this is bad, y'all. The writers on the wall, his strategies, his schemes, they just outdated. They're not working anymore. Same thing with, like I just said, with his coaching staff. Y'all, it's just not working any longer, okay? It's not. Now, I think Mike is a good guy. I really think he's a good coach. I really do. But I just feel like until he can realize, man, I got to stop playing football like it's the 80s or 90s or early 2000s, I don't think he'll ever have success again as a head coach. I don't see that happening, y'all, because even like y'all watch the games, man. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. What I'm finna say is true. Y'all, we would literally see the Titans come out with 2 receivers on the field, and everybody's all like bunched together. We in this jumbo formation, and what do, y'all? We run the ball. Like, really? And I can't believe Mike and Tim Kelly, our offensive coordinator, they really think teams are gonna figure out we're trying to run the ball. Bruh, if you got 2 receivers on the field, everybody's all like bunched up together, and you got 2 tight ends on for you in this jumbo formation, of course you're gonna run the ball. I get so pissed off, man. The Titans run these freaking two receiver routes. We only have 2 receivers running routes. Like, really, everybody else is blocking. You know why? Because the offensive line is so bad. But it's like, of course the team's going to be able to stop. You only got 2 receivers running routes. Come on, man. 2 receivers running routes. I mean, y'all, it's just everything. This team is just really, 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 really bad. Straight up, y'all. We just a really bad football team, and it's just bad. It really is, because I never thought this team would have got to this point, but here we are. And we got to own it, y'all. We got to own it. We're not a good football team. So we're going to hear from Mike, Will, Christopher, to Big Jeff. Man, I want y'all to really hear Big Jeff, y'all. Big Jeff is so pissed off. I can't blame the dude. I can't blame him, man. He's our franchise guy. This dude is our guy that we're going to be relying on for the next 5 to 8 years to hopefully lead us to that Super Bowl. And I know he's pissed off. He's tired of losing. Because like I said on here a few weeks ago, man, Big Jeff, his first 3 years of his Titans career, 2019, we go to the AFC Championship game. 2020, we play in the wild card game. 2021, we play in the divisional round. And now the last 2 years, y'all, last year 7-10, this year 3-7. Like, what? We going backwards. We supposed to be going forward. We going backwards. So, Yeah, let me stop. I'm really starting to get mad if y'all can't tell. And I said I wasn't gonna be mad the rest of the season because I know what this team is, but now I'm starting to get myself mad. But so let's hear from them, man, and yeah, y'all, I'll get out y'all way. So let's hear from Mike, I guess.
Oh, we just didn't do enough to win. Starting with me, coaching staff and players. It's frustrating that some close opportunities. When you look at the film, it won't be as bad as we think, and it certainly won't be as good. But because there's some opportunities, it's like defensively, good play, conversion, X play. Red zone stop, touchdown on third down. Offensively, positive play, self-inflicted wound. It's certainly frustrating, but we have to find a way to keep improving and not let that derail what we have to do each week. Is as frustrating as it is. Come in, you're ready to work. And find the answers.
All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm sorry. Because Mike really started pissing me off, bruh. What do you mean keep improving? You said this time and time again. This team ain't improving, man. You're not improving as a coach. Your coaching staff, as coaches, y'all are not improving. I'm tired of hearing this. We got to keep improving. We got to come in every day, get better, look at the film, all this. Bro, I'm tired of hearing that, man. We tired of this, bro. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of hearing the same old stuff. I'm tired of all these excuses, man. Real men don't make excuses. They go out there and get it done. I want guys, I want coaches, I want players to stop all that talking, go out there and get it done. Y'all feel me? Come on, let's listen from Big Jeff. Y'all, I want y'all to really listen to what Big Jeff is going to say.
It's frustrating. Losing is frustrating. The same thing is frustrating. I'm tired of saying, or we tired of saying, I'm tired of hearing it. We got to figure it out. We didn't do enough. Like, when are we going to do enough to win? This all second division game. I had a lot of confidence. Like I said, coming into this game, we only had played one division game. We still had division was still, and I think it's still in front of us at 3-7. And I don't know, man. I want to say we got to figure it out, but I'm tired of saying we got to figure it out. It's time to actually go out there and win a game, and I don't know what need to happen. Like I said, defense. I mean, we on the field. Man, I don't know. We tired of saying the same thing, man. I don't know.
I mean, y'all, that's a player that is so frustrated, and I love this because Big Jeff said it's tired. He's tired of all that talking. I am too. I'm tired of talking, man. Like I told y'all, real men don't make excuses. They go out there and get it done. I need guys to stand up, man. Stop talking, bro. I don't want to hear from you no more. I'm tired of that. Big Jeff is absolutely right. He is absolutely right, man. Time is out for all that talking, y'all. That's long gone. Tired of hearing the same stuff week after week after week. Because what happens is you got Mike, you got some of the players, you got the coach staff. They come out here and say the same stuff every week. Then you get on that field and you making the same mistakes that you made all these previous weeks. So are you just saying that to try to make us happy, saying we need to get better? What are you doing in practice? What are you doing in film? Right? When you going home, are you really studying the playbook? Coaches, when you going home, are you making any adjustments? Are you just coming in week after week to St. Thomas Sports Park doing the same stuff every single day? Because that's what it seems like, man. That's what it seems like, y'all. So Big Jeff is right. Y'all see, I started to get a little frustrated. But yeah, let's listen to Christopher to Will Levis and I get out of here.
I don't know. I guess we're not doing something right. So like I said, you gotta watch the film, make corrections, come back next week, swinging. It's still not over for us.
You've been here.
All right, man. That's it. Christopher, bro. I didn't even know he said that. Y'all see he said come out swing, bro. What you mean come out swinging, man? Y'all lost the fight, man. You lost it, okay? Floyd Mayweather already beat y'all, right? Come on, man. Up and talking about you got to come out swinging, bro. When were the Titans ever swinging, y'all? The Titans weren't throwing no punches this season. Now 2021, we was throwing them punches. Right, knuckles, you buck. Come on now, but when have we done that this year? This team ain't came out swinging. Even the 3 games we won, come on, man. Chris Paul talking about come out swinging next week. Bro, y'all ain't coming. Y'all ain't been swinging. Floyd Mayweather already done beat y'all, man. Come on. She talking about come out swinging. Come on, Christian Floyd. But I expect, well, I expect better for you, but come on, man. Talking about come out swinging next week. Bro, y'all never came out swinging all year.
Just not executing on the keys we talked about all week. It's been the same theme, which is being efficient on first and second and coming out starting strong. And, you know, we look internally what I can do for myself better. We all look internally, but we also got to look at the guy next to us and do what we can to help the dudes next to us and come together as a team right now. But it's frustrating.
In these moments,
just not.
Yeah, I mean, Will's right, man. Frustrating, and just not a good football team. But I guess the good thing is we're gonna have a more than likely a top 5 to 7 pick. Got over $100 million in salary cap space, and yeah, I mean, at least we know Will Levis is gonna be our guy quarterback. Tajay Spears, Peter Skoronski, still got D-Hop making plays. Defensively, Big Jeff, Amani Hooker, I guess, Roger McCurry, I guess. But yeah, so if there's any reason to be optimistic as a Titans fans, is because of those reasons right there. And y'all, hey, at this point, all my Titans fans, we should be rooting for the Titans to lose out the rest of the way so we could get a better draft pick because man, oh man, does this team desperately need it. That was another episode of the Zayden Law Sports Podcast. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Y'all know how I'm gonna end it, man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.